exciting junior cake competition here in Abuja. Get ready to indulge in a world of sugar, spice, and colorful as we bring you talented young bakers, ages 10 to 16, competing in the ultimate baking and decoration showdown. This is Baker's World on the network service of the NTA, and I am your host, Funke Oyeyele Ashaleye. Over the next 2 episodes, you will see the contestant tested, challenged, and celebrated as they aspire to become the next junior cake star. This first episode of the Raising the Next Junior Cake Star Championship is truly delightful and inspiring as these young bakers are ready to show us that talent has no limit. So stay with us. It's going to be fun-filled and absolutely unforgettable. Raising the Next Junior Cake Star is a championship designed to inspire children to explore creativity, discipline, and passion through baking. From lectures to hands-on practice, these children are about to discover the sweet world of baking.
I'm 14 years old and I'm from Imo State. I was inspired to bake from my aunt. She used to bake cakes and I used to usually join her in the ones I could do, and mostly through TV shows like Kids Baking Championship. I was inspired and I told my mom I want to learn, so I told her, and then she got me into baking lesson when I was 9. I plan to use my creativity to know what I'll do on the cupcake using my cream and a nozzle or mouth and bag to pipe on the cupcake and decorate it. The biggest support out here is my family actually, because my mom and brother are here while my dad is watching me from behind wherever he is. I plan to achieve either to win or to at least have fun in this event.
I'm 16 years old and I'm from Osun State. Then what got me into baking was because I like cake, I like food. I was already used to it, so it was something I was used to. So I just did some practicals there and there. Some little practicals to refresh my memories on what I've learned. Okay, so I'm going to be decorating my cake with the 2D mouse to get the perfect design, because that was what I used to practice, the 2D mouse to decorate the cupcake and some other things on the normal cake. So I'm just using the 2D mouse to decorate my cake. The person that is going to be supporting me is my mom, because she was one that got me into this and she got all my things to use to practice, and she has been there for me, so she's going to be supporting me.
The event opened with seasoned bakers sharing knowledge not just about mixing flour and sugar, but taking baking as a future business and career.
You know that era where you finish as a streak, right, waiting for your audition? That was the phase it started for me. When I was waiting, yes. So it began. I went to the cake school, learned, and I took it off. It was a flare and a crash for me. Baking is a full-time job. The same way a bagger will get up in the morning and is going to his work is how you should be taking us. You can decide that you're going to school now to study whatever you're studying, but you want to pick as a full-time job. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not doing anything outside cake right now, and I'm really fine. God has been faithful. You know that I don't need money. I need money. I own money, but I am okay to an extent with just baking. So no one tell you that, oh, it is not a professional job. No one should put down on your business. No one should put down on your personal growth. That it's part of baking. In the journey, it is a career. All right. So your finance can never be over exercised. You need to grow. So you need money to grow. That your delusional thought, someone coming to give you pretty with your startup business. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. Keep it in your imagination, drip it in your dream in the night. So you wake up, come back to reality. You need to work hard. You need to save up the little penny you have. All right. What you cannot afford, you cannot afford it. You drop it. The little 100 naira you get from this cake, save it up. The little 50 naira you get, save it up. That is how you build well. Dream big, dream wild, but focus on your craft. Be better. You need to make your customers enjoy your cakes, enjoy your products. That should never go out of fashion in sugar. All right. This would attract a customer. But when I taste your cake, would it kid me? So outside the fact that you need to have a beautifully decorated cake, how does your inside taste? So all those components need to be kept in place.
The kids learned about time management, customer care, and the value of hard work.
Are we all together?
It was straight into action as Debbie Abala turned the venue into a class of waffles. For many of the children, it was their first time learning how to make waffles, and you could see the excitement on their faces.
I'll be taking us on hygiene and safety in baking and also in cooking, and I'll also be sharing my journey, how I try to, balance work and business. Honestly, it's not an easy journey, but God has been faithful. So whether you are a baker or you're not a baker, a boy and a girl, everybody can make waffles. And after this class, I want us to go back home and practice. Always make waffles as breakfast, as dessert.
Are we together, class? So we're going to start. It's a one bowl recipe. So we'll go in with our dry ingredient first and then our wet ingredients. So earlier I said I'll be taking us hygiene. Whatever you're using as a baker or your cooking or your baking, please make sure everything you use are always clean and dry. You wash them properly and then you dry them, please. So let's measure our dry ingredients. I'm sure we have baked before and we know how to measure. When you're baking, you don't scoop. You go in like this. I'm going to ask questions after this class, so stay focused and pay attention, please. So you measure your flour. What's our recipe, please? Very good. It's good to keep your baking table clean. As you're baking, you're cleaning. Sometimes you say, okay, when I'm done, I'll clean. No, please, because sometimes your kitchen might get messy. Sometimes you forget. Sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you say, okay, I'll wash it tomorrow. But it's always advisable you clean as you bake. What's the next thing we're adding? We've added sugar, we added baking powder. No? We have salt, which I said is optional. If you don't want it to be too sweet, you can add salt. If you want it to be sweet, you can skip the salt. So are we skipping the salt? We should add the salt. Okay, let's add salt. So once you're done, you mix and make it well. Always use fresh eggs. The recipe calls for melted butter. So we're going to measure. Are we together? So we're going to measure our butter. We have different kinds of butter. You can use butter or margarine. So this is margarine. It comes in sachet. It comes in container. So we also have butter. This is what we call butter. Are we together? So the difference between butter and what's this? margarine, but anyone can serve. So we're going to measure our butter and melt it. Are we all together? Are we following? So let me share my story. During my NYC days, there's what they call Said. It's an empowerment program where NYC bring people to come and teach in camp. They brought in people to come and teach us how to bake, how to sew, how to make adire and the rest. And then I picked interest. I picked interest in baking. That's why I started baking. And I'm always looking forward to end of the month where they get to pay me alawi. Then I will take out of it and bake. I used to bake for my family. I bake for fun. So we're going in with 2 tablespoons of sugar. What about salt? Okay. So we mix that together. So as young bakers, it's not advisable to crack your eggs at once. That's if you're not sure you have fresh eggs, you can crack them one at a time. Are we together? So we're going to crack one egg. And then instead of cracking the second one, I'll just go ahead and pour it in with the second one. So this is the butter. This is the margarine. It's a bit yellowish, and then our butter is a bit whitish. So we're going in with our milk. What's our measurement for milk? This is a bit hard, so we'll add a little water to it. Crystal. So to get that very good says just a little butter. Depends on how you want your waffles. So you just go in a spoon. Everything depends on what you want. They will allow it to keep. Where is the little girl that asked us the question? Where is she? Oh, please come and try. Okay, what you do is you fetch it and you call it. This girl. Entirely. Girl. Are you adding it to? Just say it. Beautiful, excellent. That's all. You can put it back. Good girl. And then you cover. Use this pan and gently cover this. Go on, Good girl. Please, a round of applause for her. Taste it. Remember her pics. Think that alright. Have we seen how beautiful our waffles is? So it was English. What attracted me here when I saw the invitation, it says young bakers. This is an opportunity I didn't get while growing up. So when I saw it, it's light up the fire in me. I said, okay, why can't I just come here and teach these young bakers what this thing is all about? It's interesting that these days we try to teach our younger ones how to learn skills acquisition. It can be baking, sewing, whatever interest they have. We try as adults to nurture that for them. Everything will fall in place. And how stable that whipped cream is or buttercream, and how they control their hands while decorating. I advise young bakers to be patient and learn with ease and gradually learn the whole process and, perfect their recipe.
Of course, baking is not just about taste and beauty. Eddie Diong is a safety officer as well as a baker. She emphasized safety with ovens and how to put away fire using fire extinguishers.
When fire dey start, remember, you only dey use fire extinguisher when the fire waiting just dey start. And that point now, There's always, if you check around, you get phone number to call fire service so that while you dey try off the fire, call don't go through, they come in case the fire pass your power. All right. How to use fire extinguisher everywhere, depending the type of fire extinguisher, all of them are the same. Pass, P-A-S-S, pass. So P stands for pull the pin. There's a pin here. Pull the pin here. Then the A stands for aim at the base of the fire. At the base. Let me tell you, most fire disaster, it is not the fire that kills people. Majorly is the smoke. We're talking about quenching the fire now. Now for the base of the fire. If you hold extinguishers, what they do like this, now the smoke, you will not finish it. You go finish them, and the fire still there. You go say this fire extinguisher no dey work. So A is aim at the base of the fire. What did I say P is? Pull the pin. Pull the pin. A is what? Aim at the base of the fire. Then S is squeeze. S is squeeze. So I've aimed at the base of the fire. I've squeezed. I'm squeezing this handle. Then the last one is spread. The last S is spread. I'm squeezing, I am spreading. Then the fire goes off. Remember, this is for incipient fire. So any questions I will answer.
I'm 13 years old and I come from Lagos State. What inspired me to get into baking was I really love eating cake and I'm a very creative person. So I know that when you're making cake, you can mix different things to create something, and I just love making cakes. To prepare for this competition, I had to brush up again and I've been going for some baking classes. Then how I plan to win this competition is I plan to use my creative skills and mix different colors of icing together so that it won't just be a plain cake. I'm really hoping that with this strategy I'll be able to win this competition this year.
So please, let's stay tuned and let's remain focused as we see them do what they know how to do best. Thank you very much.
Then came the moment everyone waited for. The first stage of the competition. Each of the 7 contestants was given cupcakes to decorate the buttercream.
So finish up. We have 3 more minutes to finish up. So make sure you keep practicing so that your hands will be flexible. And like I earlier, you did a good job, but you can do better than this. Try and make sure that your workstations are neatly kept while making your buttercream, because buttercream and whipped cream can be very messy.
At the end of this round, 1 contestant was dropped, leaving 6 in the race.
When I call you, you're going to bring your cupcake for us, and then we'll taste and we'll comment on it. Have Mega. The flavor is really, really lovely, and trust me, I would order this if you are selling it.
So you did an amazing job with your cake. It's nice, it's fluffy. I love the texture. I love the flavor. There's not too much. Do you understand? And then the cake is not too sweet. It's just too cake. And then with constant practice, you can perfect your buttercream pie. But overall, you did an amazing job.
So we have Ekechukwu Sisochukwu. He had them care basis. Why? That's Enter, bro.
But then again, like I said, we each have our eyes. It's I'm a customer and you get me this purse. If I don't answer this calls and you give me purse, I will come back. So try and work on your colors. You need bright colors. And then when your pie be, I did explain something to you. You wanted to use two colors together. Try and learn how to blend colors.
He has a chocolate cake, and this looks yummy. No decision. Oh yeah, me. I love the flavor profile of your chocolate cake, and that's better when you want to be better. Understood? You guys are very young, and just at the age, I cannot do. So really, wasn't I was being there. See, red velvet, see my chocolates. Do you understand me? And you guys are more exposed. You have lots of resources and material that are disposal. I believe you guys should be better than us earlier or count by 6. You understand? Congratulations and well done. And we had a round of applause more apart than Swiss man. And he said clearly,
We're going over.
he wanted the McBain pills.
But the flavor is very sharp.
Real cutting brick. He's here.
Doesn't look like touchy process.
He's dry. Check.
From the color. The chocolate cake, I don't know, feels like Borvita. Like it's not giving chocolate vibe, it's giving like I'm eating iced tea. And the first taste in the mouth is dry instead of it being moist.
Who will rise as the next junior cake star? The journey continues in part 2.
Between Ishana, the Eke.
This guy is so
We're going to draw Eke. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. So you have 10 minutes round up. Me, I started off very young at 17. So when I heard about the show, Rising Star Bakers for young children, it was very nostalgic for me, how I started off. So it was a delight for me to come here. And then when bakers come around, we're very busy with our work. We're always indoors working. Coming around to see ourselves once in a while is always a delight for me. So, yes. I want them to have a skip case. Take your time. Don't rush. All right? It's not first to finish that we're after. We're after who will do it very well. All right? So, have a study cake. Use the spatula as well. Have a stable cream, either buttercream or open cream. That is it basically. And then know how to use your scraper, slowly. You don't need to rush. Take your time.
What a sweet and inspiring start to the Raising the Next Junior Cake Star Championship. Our young contestants have learned, baked, and taken on their very first challenge. But this is just the beginning. In the second episode, the competition heats up as the kids tackle tiered cake decoration and battle it out for a place in the finals. So trust me, you don't want to miss the creativity, the pressure, and the crowning moment ahead. Until then, keep baking, keep dreaming, and we will see you in episode 2. For your feedbacks and comments, you can reach us via social media handle, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It's Baker's World on NTA, and I am your host, Funke Oyeyele Ashaleye. Bye for now.